What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ D Sewell, and y'all, the Clips are on a historic run this year. Not only do they have probably the best album of the year, but over the weekend they performed at the Vatican, the first rappers ever to do so. And big shout out to Malice, that meant a lot for him. If y'all didn't know, he had stepped away from rap for 15 years because of his faith. He came back this year, and it's super dope that the song that they performed at the Vatican was about their parents. They was talking about how they expressed grief, and it's something that everybody can deal with, and it's really, really dope that they got to perform that there. Y'all, hip-hop is the culture. Hip-hop is taking over. Something that people keep talking about this year is just how the numbers are not there and how hip-hop's not on the top 50 charts. Man, I'm going to tell you this straight up. The numbers can't equate to the culture. The culture is still moving, and hip-hop is still the number one genre of music by far.
So Clips and Karol G are performing today at the Vatican, and people are pressed about it. The main claim being that they are not people of God. Their music is raw and violent. It doesn't make sense that they represent the church. People criticizing why Karol G is not singing the songs that made her famous. We're talking about the first black rapper singing at St. Peter's Square, the first woman urban Latin artist singing in front of the Pope. And you want to choose that fight? Listen, this week has been the Olympics for people that love to argue. Don't you even dare, like literally their last album has the word God in it. Like, let God take care of everything. Her catalog is about finding brightness, light in the darkness. Literally, all the hope they sing about is thanks to their faith. So what are you talking about? This is a time to celebrate and stream that concert.
Never in my life did I think that two Coke rappers would be performing at the Vatican. But honestly, thank God that it happened. Because I would seriously put this up there with Kendrick Lamar's Pulitzer Prize or the first hip-hop Grammys with Will Smith winning. To me, that is very important history for our culture. It's a clear indication that this is probably the most impactful album to come out in hip-hop this year. Within the past 2 years, we've had culture wars in hip-hop. We've had these demographic issues. We've had people say that hip-hop is dead. We've had people from other cultures try to define what it is. But at its root, I'm just glad that there's so much more authenticity being shown on the big screen. For Push and Malice and Pharrell, all of them to come back and make this album what it is, and to see them on tour, to me, it's easily one of the best projects we've had maybe in years. Very uncommon for hip-hop artists to have bigger debuts later in their career. You can basically argue that the Clips are bigger than they've ever even been. The Vatican is just a stepping stone for them.
So this week has been a lot, to say the least. But we have a little bit of a reprieve. Clips will be performing tonight at the Vatican. And there's never been a musical performance at the Vatican. This will be the first time. Along with a legendary rollout, a legendary album, this will be a legendary performance. And before you ask me if I'm going to watch this performance streaming, hold please. Don't insult me. Let's see, we got the cassette, we got the Verdi CD, we got the album CD, we got a meet and greet, so we got that signed. I have Mike Tyson blow to the face on my nails. We have the vinyl. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. I also have numerous pieces of merch. I have the shorts coming in. I have This Is Culturally Appropriate, the t-shirt coming in. I already have the cap. I have the keychain from when I get to the concert. I have a picture with them. Pusha T and No Malice put my nails in their Instagram reel. We're cousins as far as I'm concerned. Don't ever disrespect me like that ever again.
Clips just performed at the Vatican. I repeat, bruh. Clips just performed at the Vatican. The first ever concert held at the Vatican. And guess what song they chose to perform? Just take a guess. The Birds Don't Sing, bro. You can't write it any better, dog. Especially considering that their father was somebody who was involved in the church. For them to bring this song all the way to the Vatican is like the biggest homage. It's like the biggest respects that can be paid to their passing, and then performing this specific song, bro. That's special, dog. And even outside of that, the history that was made doing this. Do y'all see what hip-hop is doing this year, bro? Hip-hop is doing things we've never seen before. That we've never seen before. Don't let these people tell you, oh, hip hop is dying, hip hop is struggling, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. It's struggling for you because the guys you like ain't really doing nothing right now. That's okay. It ain't struggling for us. We love it. Shout out to Clips and Pharrell. Y'all just made history, bro.
It's so good. Nothing has reminded me that we've fallen so far as bad as this Clips album has reminded me that we've fallen so far as a genre. It has really just put a spotlight on, like, what have we done? What's happening? What are you little doing? Pick it up! Pick it up! It's insane.
For a good week, my TikTok was nothing but like Clips content. Performances, lyrical breakdowns.
Everything about them is perfect.
The clip that got me was like, I don't like to listen to rappers who don't rap, and they juxtaposed it with Whitney Houston being like, I rarely listen to singers who can't sing.
Can't sing.
That's my type of people. Those are my type of people. Because I feel like we haven't really had that energy since Aretha Franklin died. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like we're not giving. You know what I mean? Like we really need to bring that back.
She said, okay, beautiful
Bring
downs.
back standards.
Hello? Where's the standards?
Can you see my shirt? You see that? Those two praying hands. Those hands belong to Gene and Terrence Thornton, who just made history performing at the Vatican just now. I want to know, like, who's going with me to the Grammys? Birds Don't Sing live at the Vatican. The first rappers to perform at the Vatican. Like, do y'all know what we talking about? Like, come on. Virginia to the world, baby. What's good? Let's go. Album of the year.
Did you know Pharrell gave Clips the opportunity to perform at the Vatican? Drake's pissed off because his album Iceman is leaking online, and that these two kids in the underground scene are arguably making history right in front of our eyes. I'll explain why. Here's everything happening in hip hop right now, but before we get into all that, you know we gotta stay hydrated, boys. Let's get it. So, first off, Drake's music is being leaked by a group of 19-year-old streamers called Bagwork. They've been previewing Iceman tracks on a live stream and even claimed they'll leak the full project.
We're basically dropping the whole album on stream, bro.
When Aiden Ross asked Drake about the situation, he honestly sounded pretty heated.
Wait, you actually don't know who those kids are?
What? No, I just asked you who they are. What the f?
Next, we have Fake Mink and Nat Spence, who just previewed a collab that honestly feels like an iconic underground moment happening right in front of our eyes. Something we're gonna look back on years from now. And we have Clips, who just made history, becoming the first rappers ever to perform inside the Vatican with John Legend. And Pharrell is the one who set that all up, because if you didn't know, he's actually the creative director for the Vatican's Grace for the World concert, so he threw Clips the layup. But with everything that's going on in hip hop right now, I'm curious what you're most hyped for. I'm Suspense, and if you didn't know, now you know.
Are the Clips old and ass? That's what Jizz whatever thinks. It's a shame youth is wasted on the young. Not Soulja Boy, but it's the Clips that made history as the first rappers to ever perform at the Vatican. Yes, the same place where presidents and prime ministers fly to kiss the ring. This is the same Vatican that broke 2,000 years of tradition to choose its first American Pope out of Chicago. This Let God Sort 'Em Out rollout has reached heavenly heights. Think about this. Malice stepped away from rap 16 years because of his faith. Now he's on stage at St. Peter's Square. That's divine timing. And what a song choice. The Birds Don't Sing about losing their parents and dealing with grief. Point where everyone in this world is dealing with grief. To deliver that message in the heart of global faith is timeless. Hip hop started as counterculture. To now see it welcomed in the Vatican shows how far the culture has traveled. And Clips and Pharrell are carrying the torch. Before this, Pusha and Malice were known for being snow globe enthusiasts. Now their name is etched into the same sentence as the Vatican. That's a brand evolution no streaming numbers can match. So in an era where you can't even remember what album released yesterday, if old means being proof of longevity, survival, and evolution, so be it. And I'm sorry, YN, the only thing that is ass is your taste. Get a breath, man. Now, cousins, as Hove already asked, Would you rather be old rich me or new you?
Clips just performed at the Vatican. The first ever concert held at the Vatican. And guess what song they chose to perform? Let's take a guess. The Birds Don't Sing, bro. You can't write it any better, dog. Especially considering that their father was somebody who was involved in the church. For them to bring this song all the way to the Vatican is like the biggest homage. It's like the biggest respects that can be paid to their passing, and then performing this specific song, bro. That's special, dog. And even outside of that, the history that was made doing this. Do y'all see what hip-hop is doing this year, bro? Hip-hop is doing things we've never seen before. That we've never seen before. Don't let these people tell you, oh, hip-hop is dying, hip-hop is struggling, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. It's struggling for you because the guys you like ain't really doing nothing right now. That's okay. It ain't struggling for us. We love it. Shout out to Clips and Pharrell. Y'all just made history, bro.
No confession. Questions. We contesting. Fireworks will send a message. Iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in. At your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your chick unless you joystick undress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep. We as ZZs, me and Lily, get you fronted for the summer so easy. The snow alone fill up a mobile home. My name ring like mobile phones and no one's home. What? White back-to-back rolls at my gates. White slave master souls in my safe. What? White Python Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turns, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. The Bezos of the nasal. That's case closed. Got a team full of J-Bos on they toes. Huh. It's measly, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I can tell because your chicks look needy. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Slalom ice, she wants snow on a plate. Half price when the blows in the crate means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Saying that it won't just a phase 911 turbo with the glaze, top dollars poking holes in the case. What? All you keyboard killers and your feelings, mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In a Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. Niggas is screenwriters. We dream writers. Took change and touched chains like King Midas. Imitation is flattery. They seem like us. But only 300 bricks make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 Hove with the bass. What are we talking about? What? Man, go listen to